So there are three things that I'm not going to do on this channel. Well, first of all, and it's kind of a void really, I'm not going to produce a video that says why I'm leaving boat life. That's never going to happen. A decision was made in 2014 to sell up. We sold up in 2015, and to coin a phrase, we are living the dream. Okay, we are living the dream. Whether it's good or whether it's bad, we're doing it anyway, and that's what we did. So we're living the dream. So I'm not going to do a video that says I got locked out of my boat. I'm not going to do a video where I'm moored under a tree. And I'm certainly not going to do a video where I moor at the detriment of other boaters. Okay, just thought I'd get that off my chest. Have you met my friends? They're trying to get acquainted. It's working. Cheesy cheese boat. Now for some unashamed advertising for the channel. It's free to subscribe to the channel. It's okay to like this video. If you want to dislike it, then that's your prerogative. It's also free to share this video, to hit the bell for notifications of future videos when they come out on the channel, and it's also free to be me. Hey, take a look at this. Autumn leaves are falling. As summer draws to a close, we ask ourselves, after a summer of torrential downpours, are we looking forward to winter 2025? Or could it be, surely not, that you enjoyed the summer we've just had and you didn't mind the rain? And while 2024 still offers a glimmer of hope, particularly on days like these, on blue days bookended by rainfall, what are you going to do? Stay indoors? Surely not. Well, not me, not ever. And while there's an opportunity like this to kick a ball about in the dry with my best friend, out here in the sunshine, you know being out here makes complete sense. Because when we are not cruising along on the canal, the best place to be along the canal corridor is outside. Why is that? It's because this is where the fun starts and where it ends. Because in the twilight and the dew lurks an intruder ready to flip the weather upside down in an attempt to bring it all crashing down, to derail the mood and extinguish this gentle life. Diesel, gone. Don't feel sorry for me. I may be going nuts, but you know what? This is where the happy people come. This is a channel for happy people. Oh, my hands are dirty because I've been handling coal. Ooh. So just so you know, this is a happy channel for happy people. So not too many people will come here. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and welcome to another video. I live on board a 58-foot narrowboat manufactured in Huddersfield in 2001, giving up bricks and mortar in 2015 for a fresh start and a new life on the water. So why not jump on board with me as I take you into a deeper dive into my appreciation for this gentle life. Work down there, red zone prohibited though. Tell you what that means one day. Just come for a walk down one of my favourite lock flights. See if you can guess where I am. Hey, featured in my videos many times before. So you're gonna go, oh, not there again, Nige. The Hatherton flight underbelly, if you like, even though I'm at the top lock. Seems pretty quiet, doesn't it? It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and while the town is busy below, it feels as if I've got the whole place to myself. Just yesterday it was raining, but look how calm it is today. These information boards are invaluable. Just take a look at this. freeze frame it for more. Consider this, we're at a key location on the Coventry Canal and it's an opportunity to pick up some local information. And as I've mentioned in a previous video, negotiating around locks can be quite dangerous. Between Atherton and Glascoat locks there are 13 to negotiate. And from the picture frame we have postcodes, grid references, what 3 words and nearest road access. And through the QR code seen on the door there, the lock keepers are trying to raise funds for a brand new defibrillator unit. It's always very heartwarming to support good causes. You know, people like Brindley and those great engineers, those great custodians of these fantastic canals must have known what they were doing when they built them. Okay, it was to, you know, transport pottery around so it wouldn't get broken as it was being done by roads, but come on, I mean, I'm in Atherton, it's an ancient town anyway. I was in Narrowboat, another ancient town. It's no coincidence. And another reason why I call it the gentle life. Thanks Brindley, and thanks to all those great Victorian engineers for giving us this, so that we can enjoy it in the 21st century. Little did they know. Seems like I'm just in time. Like one's going back to Springwood Haven. They have leisure boaters. You say good morning to them and they look at you like you've got 3 heads. So I just said to them, you can say good morning back, you know. It won't hurt. I'm here to help. I love this canal life, you know. Nigel, I hear you ask, you get about a bit. Well, of course I do. I do get about a bit. Living on the canals introduces you to a lot of places like Atherton and like many others, but if you've got the opportunity and it's a nice day and you've got a reason for coming here, you're going to walk the canal corridor, aren't you? Boating has offered me an opportunity to enrich my life even further. That's exactly what it's done. And you know, I talk about the gentle life on my channel because that's what it is, but further to that, becoming unencumbered, getting rid of the house, getting rid of all those material things, has allowed me to come to appreciate this, and I'm not going to give it up, and there's going to be no video where it goes, we're giving up the life. It's just not going to happen. This is as good as it gets, and I think that I'm living my best life right now. But Nigel, what are you doing in Atherton? I've come to visit my mate Dave. He owns the gym in the town centre, so I'm going to go and train. But I'm not going to come here and not visit the canal corridor and not walk down a little bit of a section of the old Atherton flight. Just not going to happen. Gotta do it. Just gotta do it. So this is Mark and Luna, and they're on the way up to Hawkesbury Junction. See you, baby. See you, Luna. My wife, I love you. Lovely. A fantastic couple with the Rottweiler Luna. They come out between April and October and they're on the way back to their mooring. Fantastic. What a great conversation I've just had. Well, that's it. That was a short visit. Any excuse to come down the canal corridor, no matter where I am, whether that's here in Coventry or not quite Coventry, it's Nuneaton where I am at the moment, or not quite Coventry, it's Atherton, but it's in that ballpark. It is a CV postcode. So that's it. Whoops. Alec Baldwin's finger? How did that get in there? Or as my alter ego would say, don't concentrate on the finger, or you'll miss out on all that heavenly glory. And I got to spend an hour in the gym. Well, it's back to the barn and it's time for a walk with the boys collectively, both Levi and Diesel. Poor old Diesel, he's got a few arthritic problems, so don't take him very far. Good boy. Well, young Levi and I will go a little bit further. So that's Diesel back in the boat, Levi ready for more. And what am I doing? Just indulging myself in a little bit of light reading. And while my wife indulges in video vlogs on which island in the Maldives we're going to next, I found myself back down on the Coventry Canal. It's only round the corner from where I live, this particular section, right near King's Orchard Marina and home of the ABC Boat Hire Company. Was that a plug for them? I don't think so. See if you can figure out where I am on the Coventry right now. And there's the thing, I'm only within a few minutes of so many different places on the Trent and Mersey, on the Coventry, on the Ashby Canals. You know, I'm done here. Here's Oley Junction, home of the Lichfield and Hatherton Canal Restoration Programme. So it's a private mooring here at the boat club. I can't get to that side from this side because it's all blocked off, as you can see here, look. But when I'm finished here, and I will be in a few minutes, I'm going to drive around there and take another look. And it's Darnford Ecology Park. Meanwhile, there's some Erris fence there. It looks like temporary works. Maybe a wall's fallen over. Crikey, all that weed's pushed all that up, look. Wow. The wall just collapsed under it. It's just been undermined by all that overgrowth, look. Lucky that's holding it back. Otherwise the whole lot would have gone. There's a few quid's worth in stone there. So on the other side we've got the old cottages, which were a part of the Lichfield and Atherton Canal. Don't they look beautiful, these old properties? And of course the bridges. And I'm told that the Plough Public House is pretty nice too. So I've driven round, I've been here before, it was still under construction, although we're just finishing off. So let's go and take a look. So it looks like they're going to go under the road here. They've got the precast units set down. You can freeze frame this for a little bit more information. There's the precast units. I think they've been there for some time now. They've already dug the trench, so it looks like they're on the way to doing that. Looks fantastic. So this is a completed section now in water. Darnford Ecology Park, completed as little ago as just this year. So cutting through Darnford Golf Course, as it seems it does, and it doesn't affect the grounds whatsoever. You can see saplings, information boards, everything's nicely compacted. It's a nice towpath. The underfoot conditions are fairly reasonable, although they are still embedding themselves. And what's nice about this side, although this is the new direction the canal's going to take, a slight deviation, the towpath takes you around to Old Lock 29, and you can freeze frame this and take a closer look. I've done that for you, but just take a look at this. You get some idea that when the trench is dug for the chamber, how much brickwork's involved to support the walls to stop them from falling in, I suppose. It's amazing. Oh, look at that. So that's the direction of the old Lichfield Canal. The Lichfield Canal was originally known as the Ogley section of the Worley and Essington Canal, commonly referred to as the Curly Whirly. From Brownhills, it drops down 30 locks for 7 miles to the Coventry Canal at Udlesford Junction. For 150 years, it was a vital national canal link carrying coal and other goods. However, the trade use declined and it closed in 1954. It was later drained of water and parts of it sold off, filled in or left to become derelict. Lichfield and Atherton Canals Restoration Trust is restoring the canals, creating a green and blue corridor for the benefit of our local and wider community and making them available for navigation. Help us to restore and look after the canals by becoming a member of the Trust. Old lock number 29, Darnford Moors Ecology Park. Hey, you okay? Wonder if that's a winding hole. It looks like one, doesn't it? Or the beginnings of one. One that may be developed further when the canal is in full restoration. Maybe they'll develop it further. It's cleared of all fencing and, you know, any telltale signs of any machinery that's hanging around. It's all carefully tucked away. It's all in water and it's looking good, don't you think? Wow. Look at this. Look at that. All lovingly restored, look. There you go, look. Fauna taking hold in the water. Looking quite good. There you go, look. So there's the Armco. Okay, it's obviously been held back now, the water, by this material here, but the Armco underneath there, as you can see, it's down there, look. Can you see it? Just there. And then the Armco goes the other side, look. And then that way is Oley Junction, where the Lichfield Canal will join the Coventry Canal, where you saw me earlier on in the video. There you go. And that channel through there, that's not a stretch. A lot of that is just like vegetation that's built up over the years since the canal was closed, that went into disuse, but it's all coming back. Kind of nice that looks. Thought I'd just come and have another look. Now I've become a member and pay a subscription. Hopefully it goes okay. It's only a small amount of money, but I hope it goes some way to helping them out and getting them on their way. If I had more time, I'd devote myself a little bit to some of these restoration projects. Maybe I should organise a volunteer day from work or something. Get a few bodies down, you know, tidying up a bit, clearing some old vegetation and whatever. Might be something to look into. Looks nice, doesn't it? I really like that, but I'm not going to touch it. I'll end up breaking it. Get asked what these are for. And it's quite obvious what they're for. So if you could come over to here, look, I'll walk you over. It's quite simple, really. So if there's a breach or anything like that, you see the slots, look. One that side and one directly below my feet, look, just there. They'll slot in there and they'll stop any breach. Simple. They're all looking nice, haven't they? Wow, it's nice to see all this in water. Fantastic green space, a part of the old Oley section of the Lichfield Canal. I could go on, I probably will. You know, green spaces like this are very important, not just for the restoration of canals, but for, you know, walkers, runners, people wanting to take the family out somewhere different. It literally is at the moment a 5-10 minute walk. You can park up, you've got the golf club next door. It's a nice area, it's a safe space. If one just wants to express themselves, take 5 for the old mental health, why not? It's the ideal place to do it. If I'm right, and if there's anyone from the Trust watching this video, I believe that people have paid to have these plaques put on here. And obviously it goes some way into the development of the restoration plan. You know, something's telling me to get involved in this. Maybe I might ask the Trust to see if I can come down and have a look, or even try and find out when they're actually doing it. It means that they've got to undermine the road and go through to the other side. You might be able to see the water through the fence. And then just a quarter of a mile away is the A38. And I'll get to that in a second, as we've started up there at Oley Junction. Udlesford Junction, as is more commonly known. At which point I drove round to Darnford Moors Ecology Park, as you've just seen. Absolutely fantastic restoration section, I'm sure you'll all agree. And here's the exciting part, and I'll feature it in another video. There's Brindley Lock's Canal Park, which is just on the other side of the A38 motorway. It will be interesting to see what plans have been drawn up and to undermine the A38 there and connect on the restored side on the other side. Here's a brief snippet of what that looks like. So I'm at Bobby's Bend, and that is the A38 screaming behind me. This is kind of like some of it, the rest of it, lots of water, but you can walk virtually the whole way, so can't do that today. But look at this, look at that. It was really worth coming out as my phone's about to die. I'm going to say again, the air quality around here, even with the 38 in the background, is so gorgeous, so sweet. Well, that's it. Thank you very much for coming along with me on this occasion. I hope to see you all again in my next video. If you want to find out more about this exciting restoration project, do it from the link in the description down below. Coming soon, because it's been in the works since about March 2023. The Derby Canal restoration video. Truly remarkable. It's almost the end of 2024. But as my works take me all over the Midland Main Line, it's almost impossible to knock some of these videos out, but the passion isn't lacking, it's just here. Here's one for you. I've been trying to get this done since March 2023. But what are you talking about, Nigel? I hear you ask. Well, just look at this map. This is the Derby Canal, which ran 14 miles, 23 kilometres from the Trent and Mersey Canal at Schwarkston to Derby and Little Eden and to the Erewash Canal in Sandyacre in Derbyshire, here in the UK. And as I stand here in Will Morton pondering, will I ever get this done? Will I ever have the time? Well, I've collected quite a bit of footage, and hopefully by the beginning of January 2025, I'll have it completed. If you like what I'm doing here, whether it's here at the Atherton Flight of Locks on the Coventry Canal, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you did this with your favourite narrowboating channel, I'm sure that they would appreciate it just as much as your favourite YouTube channel. And if you were to like this video, share this video out there and hit the bell for notifications of future videos as they appear on the channel, and that really will help the channel grow. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all again in my next video. Thank you.
Killing people left and right, nobody knows it. The fake news right back there. And we tell them to do it, but they don't do it. They just keep that camera zoomed in on me. Such a waste of time.